I like racing games. Wanna know why? Say hello to Burnout 3 Takedown, one of, if not, the best arcade racer ever made. Have you played it yet? You should if you haven't. Seriously, no other arcade racer came close to attaining this sort of quality. God, this is awful. So buckle up and enjoy the carnage as I tell you about the wonders of this game. You boot up the game and get greeted by one of the most iconic UI designs in racing game history. No wonder Dangerous Driving tried to replicate it. I can't come up with any words to describe how great the satellite-esque map aesthetic feels to look at, or how satisfying the line following along the track is. Even the loading screens are entertaining, allowing you to enjoy some unique renders of the tracks and cars.
You take the risks, you get the rewards. First across the line wins, everyone else, losers!
You enter a race, and what do you see? Your car! And what else do you see? Your opponent's cars. What do? You crash them, of course. Well, and also race, but that's beside the point. This game is called Takedown for a reason. When you take someone out, you get rewarded with the camera snapping back to show you death. It's your main way of feeling boost. It's so good in fact that it even lets you hold more boost. Boost is the answer to all of your problems. Want some speed? Boost! However, that speed comes at a price. As your car turns into a heap of junk and all you can hear is eerie noises, you get a chance to redeem yourself. Steer your wreck into a rival and save your face with an after-touch takedown. Though sometimes you might not be as lucky. Fuck me. But what if I don't want to just race those guys and just crash as many as I can instead?
Now this is what we call a TRE, target-rich environment. Pedal to the metal and metal on the metal, that's how you eliminate. Get as many as you can before the clock ticks to zero or until your car expires.
Have you ever wanted to turn your road rage into actual carnage? This mode has got you covered. See those guys? Their only purpose here is to be eliminated. Go out there and show them what carnage truly means. They will just keep coming and keep coming, giving you many takedown opportunities. This is also the perfect mode to get something very special. Crush your rival into the right spot and you get to see death, but stylish. Also, I'd like to take a moment to talk about the amazing driver model. The cars are incredibly fun to drive. The controls feel butter smooth and the brake to drift mechanic has aged like fine wine. The last game to even come close to this sort of quality physics is Need for Speed Most Wanted 2012. Now, road race is amazing, but it doesn't offer large pileups.
I got a chaos theory for you. Slam into a crash junction and rack up as much damage as possible.
Say hello to Crash Mode, where you commit insurance fraud by slamming into a junction full of cars. Do that and enjoy the destruction and cost. But you won't just slow down on a simple hit, will you? Of course not. You've started some explosives to the call. Why won't you use them? By the way, do you like airtime? Cars are another reason to love this game. Every car is distinct from one another, with each one having its own personality. I believe in the Coupe DX supremacy. There's not a single bad car in this game. You don't get a lot of customization options though, only getting to choose between 3 color palettes. Also, where's my dude Super Type 1 criterion? The soundtrack of this game is an absolute banger. I can't show it off though, it's licensed. What I can show off is the amazing sound design. And if that wasn't enough, You also get a certain someone to accompany you during races.
I just had too many Singapore slings last night. I passed out on the beach. I don't know what happened. I saw a lady in a bikini. I have a headache. Keep the volume down. Don't tell my parents. It's Crash FM. You're listening to Crash FM, and the king said, "What shall my son see to make him retire from the world?" The Buddha replied, "4 signs." "What for?" the king asked. Buddha says, "A slam, a shunt, a grind, and a takedown." For all your racing info, stay with Crash FM. So I hear Mac has just set a record time on the Peak 3 Jam. What the hell? This is the wrong gig! Burners, grab your wheels and head up to the foothills for some of the fastest racing this side of the pond. Light them up and stay tuned to Crash Radio. Alright you guys, it is me Striker working on Crash FM, and I just picked up a few details from my guys down by the river. Apparently, the takedown carnage that was there a few hours ago has now been cleared. It means that we're ready for a fresh event, so first 6 downtown, and we're battling Crash FM.
This is DJ Striker. He's there to add even more personality to this game. And yes, this really is the same voice actor as DJ Atomica from SSX3. Now, if you want to play the game, I highly recommend that you just emulate it. No one will give a shit if you don't buy the game, as it's not even sold officially. PCX2 is probably your best option.
You must be listening to Crash FM because you got good music, we got hot cars, we got hot chicks, you got me. Alright, everything else was good until me, but you got the Burnout Racing Series hitting Island Paradise. Everything you need, Crash FM.
Well then, I believe I rest my case. The adrenaline rush from this game will burn you out, no questions asked. But it will be satisfying. I don't give a shit what you think. Burnout 3 is the greatest racing game and it should be experienced by everyone.